Hello everyone, my name is Katie, I'm the Introverted Reader, and today's video is going to be a review, and that review is going to be on the first 3 volumes of Mermaid Boys by Yomi Sarachi? I hope I pronounced that name right, I'm really bad at pronunciation. And just to address the elephant in the room, I'm just feeling the mermaid fantasy and went a little nuts when I was doing my makeup there. So please don't be too distracted by my lips right now. I used this Jeffree Star liquid lipstick. So I just went for like a metallic purple moment with the pink. Again, feeling the mermaid. I keep forgetting that mangas are the wrong way around. Anyway, enough rambling. Let's get on with what we're here for, the review. Okay, so I read this as part of my 2-week manga challenge for the first 2 weeks in March. I wasn't able to read any yesterday because I was at work, and then when I got home from work I was just too tired. But I haven't read any yet today, but hopefully I can get my act together and at least read at least 1 volume of something today. I will update on Instagram if I do, so follow me there at LocketBlinger if you want to know any more updates. I'll be updating on my stories, but so far I've read the first 3 volumes of this, and it's basically about this prince right here. His name is Naru. And basically, obviously, yes, he's the prince, you know, like he is the best looking merman that there has ever been, ever. And all the other mermaids are like fawning over him all the time, and his parents are trying to get him to pick one to get married because he's 21. Which we'll talk about in a second. He's 21 and they're all like, you need to get married, you need to get your life together, like all you do is laze about and do nothing, like you're so spoiled, da da da. But see, the thing is, Naru has this obsession with the upside world, basically the human world. And there's one day he's swimming around with his friend and he peeks up from the surface and he spots this girl, and he immediately like falls in love with this girl. You know, he just becomes obsessed with her. He's just like, I need to get to her, I need to make her love me, like he just immediately wants her, right? So he goes to this sorcerer and he makes a deal with this sorcerer. You know how like in The Little Mermaid she goes to Ursula and gives up her voice? Well, Naru goes to this sorcerer, but he doesn't give up his voice. That it's mentioned in here, like the sorcerer says, well, I could take your voice. And he's all like, that's dumb, how would I speak to her? That's stupid. And I'm sitting there like, Ariel, this is what you should have said. But anyway, so instead the sorcerer says, well, in exchange for me turning you into a human, I could maybe take some of your good looks. And without even thinking about it, Naru's just like, whatever, I've plenty of good looks, you can take some, blah blah blah. So he makes a deal, he gets himself turned into a human, and he comes to the human world, and obviously the girl that he spotted in human world finds him and brings him back. And he wakes up and he is just a plain looking teenager. Like the sorcerer has turned him into like a 16-year-old, 17-year-old, I think it is. I'm not entirely sure. But basically, you know, and he wakes up and he is with the girl who is called, what is her name? What is her name? Is her name on the back of this? Yada yada yada. What's her name again? Oh, Nami. Nami, that's her name. Nami. And you know, he wakes up and the very first thing that he does is like tries to like get with her and all this stuff. Like he tries to get with her all the time, and like she's always like pushing him away, like, get away from me, you pervert, and all this stuff. Like I said earlier, he's supposed to be like here, right? He's supposed to be 21 years old, okay? And that's mentioned quite a lot. And the girl in question that he is obsessed with and wants to get with is like 15, 16. Now, if he had been like 18 or 17 or something like that, like a year or 2 older than her, that would be okay. But he's 21, you know, and I was thinking about this the other night. I was just like, okay, so he's 21, she's like, what, 15, 16, she's still in high school. and you know, she's literally still a child almost, and like even though he is in the body of a teenager, he still has the mindset of a 21-year-old, if you know what I mean. And I'm starting to think, I'm like, this is a little bit problematic, because like he may not have a 21-year-old's body anymore, but he still thinks like a 21-year-old, and the way you think at 21 isn't the same way you think when you're 15, 16. Do you know what I mean? Like, you might have some of the same thoughts, but then when you're 21, you're not the same. Do you know what I mean? I mean, comment down there if you feel like I'm making any sense. But just in my mind, it just seemed a little bit problematic that he was trying to get with a 15/16-year-old. And like, there's a scene where they all go out and she falls into the water. Oh no, he's still a mermaid. He hasn't changed into a human yet. And she is out like messing about with her friends, and she falls into the water and he saves her. And he like lays her out on the rocks and like tries to kiss her while she's unconscious. And he does this again. Like, there's one point where she's lying asleep and he tries to do it again, and I'm just like, what? Okay, the whole issue of consent is coming in here. But I mean, both times she does wake up and she like hits him, and she's all like, leave me alone, like, who are you pervert, and all this stuff. So I suppose in that sense she does wake up, and he doesn't actually do it. Like, he gets maybe like this close, but then she wakes up. Like, it's like, you know those moments in those like romance animes, or like if you've ever watched like I don't know, like a Korean or Japanese drama before, if the male boy of interest gets close to the girl, she like pushes him away. Do you know what I mean? It was kind of like that. But overall, I did really, really enjoy this story. There was definitely, like, through reading the 3 volumes, there's definitely a lot of fun moments. There's definitely a lot of cute moments, especially in the third one. There's a really, really cute moment, and I was all choked up with the feels. And I really, really, really hope that there can be a continuation of this series, because the way the third one ended, like, there's still so many questions. And Naru, I think, is given a year to gain Nami's affections, or he'll turn into sea foam. So I'm just like, he hasn't, you know, no one has given any like affections yet, and the story in like the second and especially the third one like really, really expands, and like things are developing, and there's a little bit of political intrigue as well, you know, with like the mermaids down below and their relationship with the humans. Well, not so much that as it is just the mermaids and their like overall monarchy and what Naru has expected of him, you know, with his parents and everything. So there's a lot of that going on, and I did really, really enjoy it overall. It was really, really funny. But like, I need there to be like a 4th volume, because this was all so good. Like, I didn't think I would like it, but you know, I mean, it is. And yep, overall I did enjoy it. I'm really happy that I finally got around to it, because I really needed something fun and fluffy to get me through these last few days, and this was definitely it. So that's my review on the first 3 volumes of Mermaid Boys. If you're a manga fan and you haven't read these, I really recommend them. Even if you haven't read manga before and you're looking for something to read, I would recommend this as well, because it's light, it's fun, it's not too serious. Like, I would never tell someone that hasn't read manga before to jump right in and start reading Attack on Titan, because that's too intense. Although, speaking of Attack on Titan, I actually finally read another volume of that. I think not yesterday, the day before. Yeah, it was on Sunday. And hopefully I will read another volume of it today. Although, I don't know. We'll see. Again, like I said, I will leave my Instagram down there at LocketBlinger. Please follow me there. I update there the most. And as well, in my bio on my Instagram, there is the link for the book club page. So if you want to join us on the Introverted Reader Book Club, we would love to have you. We have our next couple books picked out for April and May. Obviously for March, because we're doing the 2-week manga challenge, I figured there's no really any point having a book just for the last 2 weeks. So for April, we're going to be reading The Name of the Wind by by Patrick Rothfuss. And then for May, we're going to be reading Fury Born by Claire Legrand. So if you want to join us for either one of those months, you can. If you've read this manga before, let me know. Just let me know in general what you're reading right now. Do you like manga? Have you a favorite one? Is there one that I should read throughout these 2 weeks or so? Let me know. Please like this video, please comment, please subscribe. I love the fact that I'm 41 subscribers in already, and it's barely been less than a week. I can't even, oh my goodness, what are you doing to me? Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I will have another video up hopefully in the next week or so if I can get my act together. I'll see you guys later. Bye.